is a little thing that I came up with to help streamers and upcoming content creators to make their channels interactive and different from other people. So I'm going to teach the basics on Stream Elements, Streamlabs, Canva, what are channel points, Pretzel Rocks, and other miscellaneous apps. As well, at the end of this presentation, I will also show you my Amazon shop of some items that I use for streaming, and the link will be posted below. Alrighty then. So first, this screen you're looking at is my timers. The timers are basically things that will do automatic messages on your Twitch channel. So if you visited my Twitch channel, you will see things that says, "Hello, welcome to the stream. Do you like what you see? Follow the broadcaster, you will not regret it. Say hi, she loves to interact." So to make a timer, you go to your add new timer and you name it. So say for example, test. And you write, "Hey, this is a test." As soon as you write that, you go to your online interval in minutes. Online interval in minutes means that it will post in that amount of minutes that you post. So if I put it for 5 minutes, as soon as I go live in 5 minutes, this message will pop up. If I'm offline and someone is on my profile when I'm not streaming, in 30 minutes, this message will be popping up. And then chat lines are based on how many people are typing. So if there are 5 chat lines, including bot commands and bot timers, this message will pop up. My advice when you do timers is put it in an increment of 15 to 35 minutes online. Offline doesn't matter because you're offline. And chat lines from 20 to 30 chat lines, so it doesn't look spammy. When you put a lot of timers in one place and in the same time, it looks really messy. And as you can see, certain times, there are times that my chat could be a little messy due to the timers. So certain timers, like this one, I put it for 3 minutes because it's basically a welcome message. But every other timer, I have it for at least 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 10 minutes, 70 minutes, and so on. So these are timers. The next we're going to go over is chat commands. They are the best thing for interactive and to help you to get noticed on other social medias. So these are default commands that you could put. The 8 ball is basically you ask a question and the 8 ball gives you a yes or no answer. A countage shows when the user made their account. This is just different things that you could add on. This is an effect that you could use where you see like all the emotes exploding on screen and so on forth, as well as it shows how long you've been watching the stream. Watch time, uptime is for how long the person has been streaming, and so on forth. So these are all default commands that you can set up yourself. Now, when you go to custom commands, this is when you make your own commands. When you make your own commands, you're basically just adding a little pizzazz in your channel. For the shout out, you always want to use this code. So check out the $brackets1. They're playing the game and so on forth. And when you're doing this, you're actually spotlighting the person that you're giving a shout out. If you don't know where to find this, just Google how to make custom commands on bots. Cooldowns is how many minutes the command could be used again. Once again, this is to avoid spam. If someone uses the command way too many times, it will fill up your chat and all you're going to see is commands and not your actual conversation. Next thing we're going to go to is the alert box. Streamlabs.com. This is where you look for all the Streamlabs. As well, you won't be able to see it right now, the testing, but I could show you where and how to place it. So everyone here uses OBS, Streamlabs. I use XSplit, so it's a complete different software that I use. When you go to your widgets, you're going to be using Twitch, correct? So these are Twitch. You could do custom alert box themes. if you want to pay for Streamlabs Prime, but you could do the free one. Let's go to the general settings and go to follows. When you go to follows, you basically want to enable this because this is very important. And then you can pick a layout. This shows the image on top of the text. So the image would be like your little animation and the text will be like, oh, this person followed you. Or it could be the image and then the text on top of the image, or the image on the left side or the text on the right. It just depends on your preference. The alert animation could either fade in or fade out. That's just for a little dramatic. You also could customize your message. So as you can see, when people follow me, so-and-so is now following. You're amazing. Thank you. Welcome to our new shooting star. You could put, for example, True Dragon. So-and-so is now following. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair, or something like that. As well, text animation is how the text will enter on your screen. And this is where you attach your images. And this is where you attach your sound. You click on this to attach your images. Streamlabs is nice of them to provide their own images that you could use. Or you could just make your own and upload your own. As you can see, I use a lot of Giphy, which is giphy.com. I will post all these links on the miscellaneous channel on my Discord and on the bottom of the description on YouTube. Basically, I just pick all these to go with the animations with the alerts. The sound volume is basically the volume of the alert. And this is why now you know why my alerts are super loud, because it's all the way at 100. You don't want a text delay. That means it will be delayed when it pops up on the screen and you'll see the alert late. Usually a lot of streamers have this on, and this is why sometimes you notice that they're a little late in seeing their alerts. Alert duration, I put mine 10 to 15 seconds the most, because sometimes the sound is longer than the image or the image is longer than the sound. You also could change the settings of your font. I just use generic Open Sans, but you could change it as to whatever you want. I put the font size 40 and the font weight 600 and so on forth. Open alert variations means you could make more alerts for the same task. So if you notice, I have over 18 alerts for the following one, and it's randomized. So this is where you could add your variation alerts with the same settings with this. But instead of duplicating it, you individualize them into separate types of alerts, different sounds, and different graphics. For example, this will randomly replace my default one, which is the mask. And these are other ones that I have, such as the Pikachu one, the other ones, and so on forth. Now, all this, I'm not going to show you this because this is private information, but this widget URL, you copy it and you will paste it to your scenes of your OBS platform. Now remember, you want this to appear on top of your screen, so make sure it's on top of whatever you're using. This goes for everything else, including your subscriptions, including your donations, host, bits, raids, and so on forth. All those alerts that I showed you in the beginning with the follow uses the same steps for each one, just different type of task. So the alert will either be for your subscriptions, donations, hosts, bits, or you could use the same follow alert for every task, but you want to individualize it and you want it different for everyone. The next thing we're going to go on is Canva. We're going to go over how to make Canva. By the way, if you didn't know, Canva is absolutely free unless you pay for the premium services. You create a design and you want to go to custom size. Now, I actually Googled what are the Twitch panel size. So the Twitch panel size should be 320 times 160 pixels. Oops, I put 260 like a dummy. Let's redo that again. So this size right here is the size of my panels. Have anyone seen my panels? You can make your own panels. It just has to be that size. You either can make a circle, you can make a square, you can make a rectangle. You can make it all types of sizes or shapes, I shall say. Me, I made them squares because on mobile, I've noticed it's easier to see them in square and it's bigger. So you go to the about section. Is it me or my computer's so slow? There you go. So these are the size of the panels I use, which are the 320 by 160. And I made these on Canva. So we're gonna make one on Canva too. So we're gonna go with this purple black background. We're gonna get rid of these little alien looking things. Oh no, I like that purple though. Let's go back. So with Canva, there's pre-made templates, or you could actually make your own templates. See, this purple is cool. And as well, you could upload your own photos. So, or add a little background. But be careful. There's some that are pro. So pro means you have to pay for it. And then there are free ones. But you can actually upload your own images. So let's add the famous raid one. All right, perfect. So this is the about me section right here. So let's test this out. So we're gonna download this. Always save it as a PNG. Oh wait, this image is a premium. All right, we're not gonna use the premium one. We're gonna use our own background. So this is a cool thing that you could do in Canva. This is another place where you can make your YouTube thumbnails. So we're gonna make it a circle. You know, I like circles. In the future, I want my squares to turn into circles. Then you can add text. You could do this whatever way you like. This is just examples how we could customize your panels for free using Canva. Voila. Let's see how it looks. We're gonna post this. This is just an example. I'm not going to keep it. When you go to edit panels on your Twitch, you click on edit panels on this little toggle. You're going to click on the add sign and you're going to add text or image panel. So this is about me test. Add image. So that's just a little simple thing that you could do with the Canva panel. Canva is the best way, free way to make your panels. Unless if you want to do it like others using Photoshop and all that stuff, but Canva is definitely the best alternative for free making panels. You also can make your banner here as well. Twitch banner size should be 1200 by 480 pixels. If you have issues by getting that size, I use this website called pickresize.com. By the way, all these links are going to be posted on miscellaneous game channels on my Discord channel. So Pick Resize basically customize your sizes and helps you pick the resize for your banners, panels, and all that stuff. That's if you don't know the actual size and you want to resize it. I think the most trouble I had for making a banner was my YouTube banner, which was really complicated. All the music I'm using is on pretzelrocks.com. Pretzelrocks.com is a DMCA free website. I highly suggest all streamers to use the site. No, Pretzel Rocks is not paying me to promote them, but imagine. But yeah, Pretzel Rocks is definitely a great website where you could play all types of music. They also have these safe features where instrumentals only. If you want no bad words, so you can censor it. YouTube safe mode is basically if you're using this music for YouTube, all the music that is copyrighted from YouTube won't play, so you won't get copyright strikes, and so on forth. As well, when you sync your Twitch with your Pretzel Rocks and you download the client to your computer, there'll be a Pretzel Rocks bot that tells your chat what song is playing. To remove that, you have to pay premium yearly or monthly for the Pretzel Rocks. But it's nice to have the bot tell you what song it is because maybe your viewers like the song that's playing. But yeah, Pretzel Rocks is absolutely free. So you can get the desktop version for your Windows computer, Mac. They also have a Discord and Twitter if you ever need questions. And you also can get premium. And there's 4,965 YouTube save tracks. And then there's 332,835,000 Twitch safe tracks. So you have 12,000 hours of safe DMCA music for your Twitch channel. And then you have 301 hours safe music for your YouTube channel. How cool is that? Okay, so we went over Streamlabs, went over Canva, went over Stream Elements, went over Pretzel Rocks. Let's go over channel points. So channel points are basically when you hit affiliate, and have no fear, tomorrow will be Road to Affiliate Bootcamp. That's gonna be a fun one. I have a full PowerPoint that I use for one of my Twitch streams that are super helpful, and I helped about 35 people to hit affiliate, which is an amazing number, and hopefully becomes an even number one day. But anyway, channel points are a great way for you to have interaction with your audiences. When you do the channel points, you do this straight directly from your Twitch dashboard. Twitch dashboard is very, very confidential, so I'm going to use the Twitch help website to showcase this. You'll be able to access this on your affiliate section of your creator dashboard. And the cool thing is that Twitch actually provides you default ideas that you could use for your channel points, or you can make your own. So I have a lot of custom ones that I made myself. For example, I think I have all of them filled, if I'm not mistaken. So you go here and highlight your message. Is basically your message is highlighted, and then send message in sub mode is if you have your chat only in sub mode. Stretch is a default from Twitch. Posture check is a default from Twitch. Highlight my message is a default from Twitch. Suggest a poll is a default from Twitch. Hydrate is a default from Twitch. Everything like, for example, like rage games, in real live streams, free merch, and all those ideas were made by me. However, there are certain guidelines you have to follow by the channel points. And I will post this link on the miscellaneous games as well. There's also the request key, where either you or your moderators could either mark as complete and reject. If the moderators or yourself reject the points, those points will return back to the person who used those points for the channel points. Channel points are gained by watching streams, but if you're a sub to the channel, you'll be able to receive more channel points than others. Triggerfire.com. So this is how I make the sounds work with channel points. Basically, these are my commands, and with Triggerfire.com, this actually makes your commands come to life. You could either add it to sound optional or add an image. So, for example, if you use exclamation point hug, Monica will come out and hug you. So the way to do this is... Alright, let me make a test one. You're going to click on the blue @ sign right here. By the way, you won't see it pop up on the screen since my thing is not working correctly here for the Discord, but you can imagine it works. If you click here, this is the channel points. So you have to type in your channel points section of your dashboard test, and then you'll put it test here. So it has to be a matching name. If you allow command, that means it will work as a channel point redemption and a command. But you don't want that to happen, because then what's the point of collecting channel points for something that's already a command, right? You'll select an image. You could go up to 500 megabytes. So you could upload about at least, I think, 60 images the most. That's not bad. It limits you, but I don't think you need so many commands with images, because it would definitely look really cluttered and look very congested. And you don't want that. You want your stream to be clean and nice and all that. So where you could actually make your own emotes, and then you resize it to the emotes. Same with your badges. The badges are basically what you use for your subs. If you notice, my sub badges are eggs, and those eggs hatch after a year This website here is my favorite. Remember that little camera thing you see me in? This is how I made my circle of how I made myself into that camera. However, so on this site, which is also in the miscellaneous site only on top, I've learned this from another Twitch streamer. This is how you can make your own Twitch webcam overlays for free, and they can be animated in different colors. I love the circle one. The circle one's my favorite, and that's one I've been using. Now you want to learn how to do the extensions for your channel. Yes. So right now these steps are additional. This is about adding extensions from Twitch to your channel while streaming through console. And if you didn't know that was a thing, it is a thing. So you go to your edit panels. By the way, this is all have to be done by computer. You click on add and you go to extension panel, and then you go to extension manager. What you're going to use is you're gonna go to discovery and you're gonna search for alerts. Go to own 3D, install it on your extensions, configure it. So basically you could do panels with this too as well for free. So basically it's the free stream alerts extension. You want to grant your permission. All right, I'm successfully logged in. Great. Setup completed. Close window. You go to alerts configure. You're going to add your alert variation. So follows, for example. Save changes. You could basically add whatever. Thanks for following. And this is what you'll be able to use directly from your PlayStation. See, so it says default alert message. This is the free one that you could use, or you could pay for them. I know you don't want to. So we learned about Canva, how to make your own panels. We learned about Pretzel Rocks, about the free music, DMCA free, to avoid copyrights, strikes. We learned how to use Streamlabs alert boxes, even though you don't have OBS, but it's okay for others who's watching the video knows. Commands. You learned the basics about commands. I post a link on Discord of how to make your own commands. My Amazon store, if you're interested. These are the items that I use. So this was my old boom stand that I had, but it broke. And I have nothing against it. It's very good. It's sturdy, heavy duty. It hurts when it hits you in the face, but yeah. But I'm actually happy that I switched to this newer one that I got, which is right here. And I've saved a lot because this one's only $21. And by the way, I use a Blue Yeti microphone, if you didn't know that. This is the camera I use. I use the Logitech 922 series. This is the gaming desk I have. Very simple. It has a cup holder and everything. And that's why my monitor is on top, and then I use a laptop. A shock mount is very important for your microphone. It prevents vibrations. This tape is basically if you're like filming YouTube videos and stuff and you have brands and you want to cover it, like your chair and stuff. And then other stuff are just extra things that I recommend. If you want this site, this is also a miscellaneous. This is my Amazon storefront. Very important. Have a surge protector. Don't ever plug anything directly to the wall. Surge protectors are your best way to go. For the capture card, which is here, the Elgato capture card, you need a 3.0 hub. And the 3.0 hub will basically help you plug in more stuff. My hub has a whole bunch of USB drives, my Stream Deck, and everything else, such as my webcam. And yeah, that's basically it. So there's my storefront. There's Triggerfire. Here's Canva, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, the animated GIF to make your own webcam border, Pretzel Rocks, channel point ideas / how to use channel points and how many points you get per view. Pick resize is where you could resize your pictures. And that's about it.